Anfield, it's always quite an emotional and special atmosphere. But Robbie, how is it today? How different does it feel?
Yeah, really different. I think we all know the news in midweek, and I think it was a massive shock to everyone, including myself. But Jurgen says all the right things, he does all the right things. The players will come here, they'll want to make it a little bit special for him, and the fans will likewise want to do their utmost to get right behind this team because of what's happening with Jurgen.
Ian, it's been some rain, hasn't it, in the 9 years that he's been here?
Yeah, amazing for what he's come in and done. You know, when they appointed him, they targeted him as the man to kind of take Liverpool back to the great times, bring him back to the head table. You know what I mean? It took him 3 years to get going, won his first trophy, but then once he's done that, you know, ingrained himself into the Liverpool culture and everything, and won everything, you know, it's just it was a sad day. I was quite sad. You know, people say I'm a closet Liverpool fan, and if the shock and the sadness, because I was really sad, you know, says I'm a closet, then I probably am, because I was quite sad to hear the news.
It's understandable, though, because he is such a huge character and such a presence in football that even for the neutrals, you do need, even Roy said that, Roy Keane said, you need characters like that in football.
Yeah, he's probably different. You know, I think we see managers, see players, and he say all the things that you probably, the cliched answers. But with Jurgen, you never really know what you're going to get. So he will be a huge miss, not just to to this country, but in football if he decides to stay away from it.
It's the honesty as well, Laura. It's the honesty in which he's made this announcement, and the way he said, you genuinely believe him. He mentioned about exhaustion, he's tired. He looked tired. You know what I mean? It's just time. It's really sad.
Yeah. There's him with David Wagner, his old friend, who was best man at his wedding. It feels quite poignant that this is the match today. This is them seeing each other, giving each other a good, warm hug, having a little laugh. But as soon as we're out here, obviously, it's complete war against each other.
Yeah.
He's going to leave this squad in a much better place than what he inherited.
Absolutely. I think Jurgen came in, I think right, said it before, so the team has progressed every single year to where they are now. The youth and the younger players that we have in this squad and this team now is incredible. So whoever comes in, okay, they've got big shoes to fill, but the players are very, very good, and we know that.
Some of those youngsters as well we're going to get to see today as well, the likes of McConnell midfield. Yeah. It could be a really special team. Well, at the end of this season, they're in still for 4 trophies, but the seasons to come as well.
Absolutely, and again, you know, leaving, when he found Liverpool, they weren't in the state they're in now. They're in a great state now, you know, with the young players coming through. We know that Liverpool don't buy people that they don't want. They don't just take the next one. Who they're going to get, that's who they want, and they've done that. He's put them in a position now where they're challenging top of the league. Liverpool back, like I said, at the head of the table. And, you know, he's got some good youngsters coming through. It's very exciting for Liverpool. That's why it's so important who the next manager is who comes in.
And it could be some finish. We mentioned the quadruple very delicately because I know people won't want to tempt fate. Look, they're already in one final. They know how to win all of these trophies.
Yeah, and we were talking off air about, you know, what Jurgen's won, what he's achieved at his club. The club has got better every single year, as I said before. The only one that has eluded him has been the Europa League. He sadly lost against Sevilla in his first final as a Liverpool manager. So how fit would that be? We all want Liverpool, certainly from a Liverpool fan point of view, we all want them to win the Premier League. They're in a couple of, couple of cups doing really well. And the Europa League final in Dublin would be, I think that would be the icing, I think.
Some teams see managers come and go every other season, but not this Liverpool side and not these players. They're very used to Jurgen Klopp. How could it affect them for the rest of the season?
Well, you say affect them. I think it will have the opposite effect. I think they'll want to do well. They've always wanted to do well. Listening to him speak about, concentrating on not him and not making it about him, they know how hard the job is, what he's got to do. And I think that's the message. And you heard Virgil van Dijk talking about they really want to do it. They want to make sure they finish up well for him.
I don't think the problem's this year, Laura, to be honest. I think it's next season. So when the new manager comes in, Wright will tell you, when a new manager comes into the club, little things change. It might be, players, having lunch or dinners or meal times at different times. A new manager comes in and everything changes. So the players have to get used to that. And they've had that familiarity, if you like, now of doing that for the past 9 seasons. So that all changes and they're basically starting again.
When you hear the news from Jurgen, what's got to be your reaction as players?
Just carry on. Just carry on. We have our goals that we've set and stuff, so nothing has changed. Of course, it's sad for the whole of the club, but he's a man, and that's his choice. So we respect that, and we'll just go with the flow.
For you, a goal and an assist. I think so. Is this as good as you felt in a Liverpool shirt and you're taken off, which maybe suggests you might be getting a game this week?
I hope so. I think so. Yeah, I mean, I've been around the first team now for a long time, and I'd definitely say that, you know, this is the point that I'm at now, to where, you know, I'm playing all the games. I'm consistent as well. So yeah, I'm happy. The team's happy. So happy days all around.
In all 4 competitions now, Virgil van Dijk has said, let's make the strength of this for Jurgen, finish in style. Do you feel this could make you even stronger?
Definitely. I think so, yeah. Again, as I said at the beginning of the season, you know, we had our goals, and then the news is out now as well. So yeah, we'll be giving it more, definitely.
Well done.
Thank you.
Andy Robertson, how great to see you back. What was it like?
Yeah, it was amazing. You know, that's the kind of feeling I've been kind of waiting for, and the feeling that I've been, the tough days that I've had in the gym and away from all the lads, then that's what I've tried to keep in my mind. You know, the reception that I got will stay with me for a long time. I can't thank the crowd enough for that, and that's what kind of got me through the tough days, because there's been a lot of them over the last 4 months, and you know, I'm just delighted to be back on the pitch now.
And good win as well. Delighted to be in the next round and still in all 4?
Yeah, we're fighting on all fronts, and you want to keep going in every competition. We're obviously already in one final, sitting nicely in the Premier League, but we know a long way to go. And then, you know, the FA Cup's such an important competition. We know how it feels to win it, and you know, you always want to be in the hat. So thankfully, we're through safely.
Was it emotional for you guys? Sorry, Robbie.
Sorry.
Was it? Jurgen doesn't want to talk about it, but we would love to ask you, because obviously you're fresh off the news that Jurgen's leaving at the end of the season. How did you personally react, and the rest of the team?
Yeah, I think like the rest of the world, it was a bit of a shock. You know, when he told us all, I think nobody really knew where to look or what to do. But you have to respect his decision. He's thought long and hard about it. He's not a rash person. He's obviously thought a lot with it in terms of with his family and everything like that. And for what he's done for this club, we'll all be forever grateful. And I think, yeah, he doesn't want the fans singing his song and that, but I think he's going to lose that battle, unfortunately. I think the fans always want to say, you know, a proper goodbye to him. But for us players, you know, the one thing he asked of us is it has to be business as usual. We have to keep fighting, you know, on all fronts. We have to try and keep winning games, and hopefully that results in giving him a send-off that he truly deserves.
Excellent. Andy, thank you so much. I told you it'd be a quick interview.
Thank you very much.
You're going to rejoin the team. Thank you so much. Great to see Andy Robertson back. Sorry that you didn't get a question in there. I really apologise about that one.